So these are my family photos. These are my sisters, their partners, their offspring. This is Sebastian. He's a cool little dude. And here's me with a guitar. And here's me again with another guitar. What is it about these things? What is it about these things? What is it about these things? And what about these? And these? What is it about these things? What is compelling about these things? Why is it that we gravitate toward them like moths, as if they are a bright flame? What about these things brings us back for hours and hours, and days and years and years? It cannot be fame, fortune, though as an outcome it sure would be a desirable one. Doing the same thing again and again and expecting a different result is apparently the definition of madness. But does that apply here? I think the musician motivated to pursue this solely for fame and fortune is a misguided one. They may find themselves successful in their ambition, sure. However, I don't think that's the point. What is it about these things? I'm not talking to everyone, of course. I'm talking to other people like me, who, while your friends want to go out and drink and take drugs and find partners, maybe even have families, pursue careers, those of you who, like me, coop up indoors and play till your fingers are raw, who seek out other individuals to band together in small outfits where we haul back-breaking stacks of equipment from cramped space to cramped space, that we fight over the minutiae of sonic compositions. Why is it when, no matter how bleak things look, you can always escape with these? Why do you do it? Why do I do it? Why do we do it?
Beauty is one pathway towards God. And if you can't find another pathway, then why don't you use beauty? I'm sure most of you do that with music, because music is the one thing that modern people can't be cynical about. Thank God for that. And I've been fascinated by music because of that. It speaks meaning to people, right? Even nihilistic punk rockers are so damn engaged with their music that they can hardly stand it. And you can knock on them and say, look, you know, you're having a transcendent religious experience, and they'll just tell you to fuck off, because that's it.
You can begin to play, and the world melts away. Why is that? What is it about the arrangement of sound, the character of sound, every facet of it, that compels us to come back again and again? What is it about these things? If you've ever taken psychedelics, maybe you've seen something like this, or this, or this, or this, while listening to music. Why is this a universal experience to a conscious mind? What does this have to do with these? What does this even mean? Conjecture. Are we living in a simulation? And psychedelics are just peeling back the veneer of reality, exposing us to some kind of higher dimension computer code, perhaps? And maybe it's the order of this code that we find beautiful and compelling. Is that what we're tapping into? Is organized sound an abstraction of the nature of our universe, like mathematics is an abstraction of the nature of our universe? What is it about these things? Why do so many of us do this? There are so many of us. There have been so many of us. And there are still so many of us. There are 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 so many of us. And that's fucking awesome. Whatever the case may be with these things. Alrighty, friends. That was a bit different. If you enjoyed that, I just always feel so weird asking people to like what I'm doing or subscribe or whatever. It's the weirdest thing about this whole enterprise. Asking for help. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. If you enjoyed this, do like it and leave a comment. If you're new and you found me through this video, do subscribe. Help me reach 100. I'm almost there, and that'll be fucking awesome.